Hey guys, YouTube War 100 here, and I am finally back. Yeah, I know it's once again been a couple weeks since I've made a video. Just really haven't felt like doing a video for the last couple of weeks. Just had like some other things on my mind and stuff. I just really haven't been in the mood to make a video for the last couple of weeks, but alright, yeah, I'm back now. And this video, I saw the Wrestling Crisis review of Wrestlemania 4, and he was just like everyone else has done. He was complaining about the WrestleMania 4 tournament, and because of the entire tournament was on one night, and was he talked about how the tournament should have been booked differently. Booked differently. He liked the first couple of rounds should like been on the just regular televised events, and then yeah, the last couple of rounds would be at WrestleMania 4 itself, and yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, so this is just gonna kind of like be this is gonna be like a start of my series of rebooking videos. Yeah, where I'm just gonna like talk about things that were booked so badly and the way that they could have been booked to make them better. All right, so yeah, this is just gonna be a video about how I would have booked the WrestleMania 4 tournament. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you saw my review for WrestleMania 4 last year. I said that it was a horrible show with a very crappy tournament, which it was. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm just going to talk about how I would have booked the WrestleMania 4 tournament, yeah, so, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, it was like, what, a 14-man tournament or something? Yeah, and they had all 4 rounds in one night at WrestleMania 4, yeah. I wouldn't have had the entire tournament that night. I would have had the very first round be on, like, the televised events like the WWF Superstars and Saturday Night's Main Event and all those shows. But, yeah, I would have had just the first round be on those shows, and then I would have had the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals actually be at WrestleMania 4, like King of the Ring. Yeah, yeah, and plus I would have like changed like the way these matches were. Yeah, I mean, would have made these matches a lot longer and much more interesting. Yeah, would have actually given some memorable moments in these matches. Yeah, I would have had I would have had Ted DiBiase being in the tournament and Andre the Giant helping him, pretty much just like he did at WrestleMania 4. I would have had Andre help Ted DiBiase to win the first round against Hacksaw Jim Duggan, yeah. But I would have had like better matches, yeah. I would have actually made Don Morocco and Dino Bravo an actual interesting match instead of like the crappy 5 minutes that the match was at WrestleMania 4, yeah. Plus, I would have had a legit finish. I would have had Don Morocco legitimately have a real win over Dino Bravo and not a DQ finish, yeah. Plus, the DQ finish, it really just was a really crappy DQ, I mean, seriously. Yeah. And then when it came to Ricky Steamboat and Randy Savage, Randy Savage, sorry. Ricky Steamboat and Greg Valentine, yeah. I would have actually had Ricky Steamboat win the match against Greg the Hammer Valentine. Yeah, not have Greg Valentine beat Ricky Steamboat. Yeah, because then when Randy Savage defeated Butch Reed, we could have actually had another Ricky Steamboat versus Randy Savage match, as I said in my WrestleMania 4 review last year. Yeah, I mean, it was such a dumb move to make Greg Valentine actually beat Ricky Steamboat. I mean, how much sense did it take to realize that we could have gotten another Ricky Steamboat versus Randy Savage match? I mean, really, how hard was that to tell? I mean, yeah, and I really wouldn't see why WWE wouldn't want to have that match again. I mean, they had an absolute classic at WrestleMania 3. I mean, I think if they faced each other at WrestleMania 4 again, it would have been actually still would have been a real damn good match, yeah. But then I would have just scratched the Bam Bam Bigelow one-man gang match from the tournament, take it out, and replace it with the Hercules Ultimate Warrior match that was at WrestleMania 4. I would have had that be in the tournament and scratch Bam Bam Bigelow and One Man Gang out of the tournament, yeah, because, yeah, that was an absolute crap match. I mean, seriously, One Man Gang was just awful. He shouldn't even have been in that tournament to begin with. Yeah. And then, yeah. Bam Bam, even though he did try, I really don't think he really had a lot of right to be in that tournament either. So yeah, so I would have just scratched one man gang Bam Bam Bigelow match from the tournament and replace it with the Ultimate Warrior Hercules match in that tournament. Yeah, then I would have had the Ultimate Warrior win that match, and then when it came down to comes to Rick Rude, Jake Roberts, oh my god, I would have actually had it be an actual interesting match. I mean, it does. It actually did kind of look like a good match on paper, Rick Rude, Jake Roberts, but it was an absolute crap. I mean, seriously. Yeah, plus I wouldn't have had it go to a time limit draw. I would have had one of them actually win. I probably would have had Jake Roberts win the match, yeah. And then, yeah, like I said, I would have had just the first round be at on regular televised events like WWE Superstar, like Saturday Night's Main Event, yeah. And then I would have had then the rest of the tournament be at WrestleMania 4 with the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the finals, yeah. And yeah, Hulk Hogan and Andre, yeah, it really wasn't good. This was such a big disappointment in the WrestleMania 3 match, yeah. I wouldn't have actually had Teddy DiBiase and Virgil actually be down at ringside with Andre. I would have had just Andre be out there alone facing Hulk Hogan. Would have actually had them actually face each other for like 10, 15 minutes or something. Yeah, not just 5 minutes where nothing happened, yeah. And then probably I would have had... Yeah, I guess I can see why they had the finish they did with the double DQ. I guess it did make sense for the storyline. And yeah, but yeah, I would have. I guess I probably would have accepted the double DQ finish because I can see why they did it. Yeah, but yeah, I would have had just Ted DiBiase and Virgil then running out, and then coming in and nailing Hulk Hogan with the chair. Then Hulk Hogan takes out Ted DiBiase and Virgil. Then he hits Andre with the chair. Yeah, and then call for a double DQ. So yeah, I guess I can see why they went with the double DQ finish in that match because it made sense in the storyline because of what Andre later explained at WrestleMania 4 in that interview with Bob Uecker, just to work for Ted DiBiase and just help him win and get Hulk Hogan out of the tournament. So yeah, I guess I can sort of see in a way why they had that finish. Yeah, and then yeah, then just yeah, Ted DiBiase wins. That's fine. Well, and yeah, I guess I would have just left Ted DiBiase's match with Dom Morocco the way it was. I mean, yeah, I really wasn't bothered with that match really at all. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with it. And I guess yeah, Ted DiBiase's win there, it was a legit win. So yeah, nothing. Yeah, so I really don't really have any complaints about Ted DiBiase's match with Dom Morocco because yeah, nothing was really wrong with it. Yeah. Then when it got to next match, Ricky Steamboat versus Randy Savage. Yeah, I would have actually had Randy Savage would have beaten Ricky Steamboat in that match. Yeah, get his quote-unquote retribution, or whatever on Ricky Steamboat. Both get his return win against Ricky Steamboat here at WrestleMania 4 to pay for his loss at WrestleMania 3. So yeah, have that. And then yeah, the final one would have been the Ultimate Warrior versus Jake Roberts. I probably would have had the Ultimate Warrior win this match, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. And then yeah, then Ted DiBiase got the bye into the finals, yeah. Then have Randy Savage face the Ultimate Warrior. And yeah, I actually thought this would have been a pretty good match. Yeah, I mean, they had a really great match at WrestleMania 7. Yeah, I think they could have probably put on almost as good of a match here, if not as good of a match in this tournament. So yeah, and then have Randy Savage win the match right there. Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, in the final with Teddy DiBiase and Randy Savage, we probably would have just basically left that as it was. I mean, there wasn't really any problems with it. Yeah, I mean, just have Andre come out to ringside with Ted DiBiase, yeah, try to help him kind of have an advantage against Randy Savage. And then, yeah, have Randy Savage send Miss Elizabeth to the back and grab Hulk Hogan to make the match fair. Here, and then, yeah, just, and yeah, the finish with Hulk Hogan helping Randy Savage win the tournament and the title. Yeah, I really don't have any complaints about the final match, so Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much the way I would have booked the WrestleMania 4 tournament. Yeah, like I said, have the entire first round matches all be on like Superstars or Saturday Night's Main Event, and then everything else would be at WrestleMania 4. So yeah, well, some people might say like put the first round and the quarterfinals on televised events, and then just the semifinals and the finals on the WrestleMania 4 card. Yeah, I could probably see why people may want that, but yeah, I would have had it be with all quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals at WrestleMania 4. So yeah, if there was anything that you disagree with me, and if you would have booked it a different way, you can leave it in the comments and say what you would have done. And if you wanted to rebook the WrestleMania 4 tournament and what you would have done. So yeah, you can tell me what you would have done if you like in the comments. So yeah, alright. So yeah, that does it for my rebooking video of the WrestleMania 4 tournament. I hope you guys enjoyed. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.